Gretchen, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited for today's video. You could probably already tell, but I am bringing you all a body jewelry haul courtesy of OuferBodyJewelry. Now, I have absolutely loved working with OuferBodyJewelry in the past. This time Oufer has sent me some incredible septum pieces as well as a set of cartilage jewelry. But I have 8 septum pieces to show you all today, as well as that helix set. And if you are interested in any of these items yourself, I will have all of them linked in the description below. And Oufer's mid-year sale is running from June 16th to June 18th. And this mid-year sale, everything is 40% off, which is a huge deal. As always, I'm going to run through all of the pieces. I'm going to do my best to showcase them because if you know body jewelry, they are pretty tiny, so we'll see what the camera is able to do. But if the camera is not able to pick everything up pretty well, I will also have just like an enlarged photo over here so you can get a closer look at it. So like I said, Oufer sent me a lot of gorgeous pieces this time around. I am going to start with the one non-septum jewelry piece, which is this cartilage set right here. And this is a little 3-piece set, so you've got 3 pieces of jewelry in there. This is a gold set-in, which I always appreciate when Oufer sends me gold jewelry because it helps break me out of my comfort zone. I tend to stick mostly with silver, but I do love gold jewelry. I just have always thought it didn't look good on me, but Oufer has sent me quite a few gold pieces in the past, and honestly, I think they look pretty good. But in this set, you have what I absolutely love is a little bumblebee. There's a flower. It's got like a little pink tint to it. And then just a regular old like clear gem at the end. I love this so much. This bee is so adorable. So for like me, I've got my double helix over here. I would absolutely wear the bee and the flower in that one. I might do that for the try on. Also, why do I always wear nails before I do a jewelry try on? I swear I'm not one of those people that can do try ons with nails. And again, the camera may not be able to do these pieces justice just because they're very tiny. So if for some reason it doesn't, there's gonna be an image over there. But these are absolutely adorable. They are a 16 gauge. The bee and the flower together are so adorable. I love this little set so much. I don't tend to change out my helix jewelry often, but these little cuties, I'm definitely gonna have them in. All right, now that I've shown you the cartilage set, let's get into these septum pieces. Now, what I absolutely love about these in particular is that they are all segment rings. If you have been around on my channel for a while, you know how much I love segment rings. Also keep in mind that segment rings is kind of like an umbrella term. So you have segment rings where the actual piece comes out, and then you have ones that are on a hinge. These are all hinged ones. I feel like last time I talked about segment rings, people were like, that's not really a segment ring. And I'm like, but it is, it just has a hinge. So there are 2 different kinds. The like standard kind, the piece actually detaches from the jewelry and then you have to put it back in. But all of these have like a little hinge on them, so they just pop up and they stay connected, but it is still technically a segment ring. Can we just take a minute to appreciate all these little pieces? I hope I can try them all on because I feel like my nose is gonna be very unhappy by the end, but when I tell you these pieces are so cute, oh my gosh, there are several on here that I cannot wait to try on because they're so adorable. So first up, we have this little segment ring. This is probably the most simple of the ones that they sent me. This one just has a very basic heart right in the center. So when it's in your septum, it hugs your nose. These types of jewelry can also go in any other piercing that you may have. They can easily go in any cartilage piercing, but for the sake of like showing it off a little bit easier, I'm gonna be trying them in my septum. Something to keep in mind though are diameters. So when you look at this one, the diameter is gonna be a little bit smaller because that heart comes up a little bit. I love how simple this jewelry is. It's just this tiny little heart, but I feel like it adds something else other than like what I've got in right now, which is just a very basic segment ring, hinged segment ring. As I mentioned, it does have like a little hinge on there, so when you pop it open, it just stays attached, so that you don't have to worry about losing that piece. And then once you get it where you want it to go, you just do it closed. But this little piece, very tiny, and even though this one is definitely the most simple out of what Oufer sent me, it's still so cute and just adds something extra compared to just a regular old segment ring. This next one, when I first saw this one, the color on this segment ring is stunning. So this is definitely a little bit more elaborate than the last one. This segment ring has gorgeous green stones. So mixed in with these green stones, you have some really pretty clear ones as well, but the main focus are these green gems. And with my red hair, these green gems, oh my gosh, I cannot wait to try this one on because that's gonna be so cute. Like, green is quickly becoming one of my favorite colors because of my red hair. I think this one's gonna look absolutely stunning. And then just like the design of it all, you've got the gems that trickle down the bottom part of the segment ring. That green stands out so beautifully. Next is one that is labeled as a lotus flower segment ring. This one doesn't have any stones to it, but I absolutely love this design. It is also marked as titanium, which absolutely love that. Much like the heart segment ring, this one, even though it doesn't have any gems to it, it still adds something extra opposed to just a plain segment ring. It's got that really fun design that they label as a lotus flower that just kind of flares out a little bit. Looks like petals hanging down from the nose. Oh my God, it's just, this one's gonna be a lot of fun. This one's also very lightweight. So if you're looking for something that's got a little bit extra to it, but doesn't feel like it's gonna be heavy on your nose or whatever piercing you decide to put it in, this is a good option. All right, so this next one is gold. So push me outside my comfort zone, but not only is it gold, the colors on these gems, oh my goodness. I don't even know how to really do this piece justice without just showing y'all. So this gold piece, kind of like the green gem one, is very intricate, but look at the color of these stones. That dark blue stone in the very center, it's absolutely stunning. Again, gold is not usually jewelry that I gravitate towards, but OUFER tends to send me gold pieces and then I try them on and I'm like, you know what? That looks pretty good. I'm all for trying fun, intricate pieces. Even though I tend to stick with very simple jewelry, when I get something like this, I'm like, I'm gonna have to wear that. I feel like I need a special occasion for this piece. I need a good night out or something like that, because this one looks like a work of art to me. All the different colors to it, just the different design of it, absolutely stunning. Next up, we have this piece that has a little clear gem heart in the very center coming out from the heart. You have two roses off to the side of the jewelry piece and then vines winding their way up to them. This one does have a smaller diameter, so it is gonna hug the nose a little bit closer. It's not gonna hang down as much. And this is something that I would tend to gravitate toward more just because it doesn't have like a pop of color. I do like to stick with more clear gem looks, and also the little rose aspect to it. Absolutely adorable. But yeah, this one's gonna hug the nose a little bit closer because that diameter is a smidge smaller. But I love how it's like the stem or the vines are winding their way up the side. And then you have the rose, like actual flower sitting halfway on the jewelry. All right, this next one is probably the one that I am most excited about because I love the design, and that would be this moon phase segment ring. So when you look at this one, there are two crescent moons on the side, and in the very center is like an orb. Compared to some of these other pieces, this is a very simple design, which I absolutely love though. So whereas I currently have it in a segment ring that doesn't really have anything on it, this one's very similar other than having this moon phase at the very base of it so that it can hang right beneath the nose. You have the crescent moons on the side, and the very center is supposed to look like a full moon, and it's an opal, which absolutely love opals so much. Pretty sure that's what's in my nostril right now is an opal. So that'll match very nicely. I also think that's what's in my philtrum is another opal. That's all gonna blend so nicely together. Next up is what the website refers to as a secret garden, which that's such a cute name for it. But on this piece, you have kind of going around the bottom of the ring, you have some roses, and on the side you have butterflies that have purple and blue kind of mixed into them so they pop a little bit more. These are so cute. I absolutely love this one. The roses don't have any color to them, but the butterflies do, which makes them stand out a little bit more, I feel like. This one does have a little bit bigger of a diameter, so it's not gonna hug your nose as tightly as some of the other ones. This one will hang down a little bit, but I just love the name of that one, like Secret Garden. That's super cute. And then this final piece, this one could easily go in so many other types of piercings. I thought about this one for a helix. It can also work in your septum. I don't know which one I want to try it in for me personally. We'll see what it looks better in, but it is this threadless chain style. So I love the idea that there would be like a chain hanging in your septum. That's super cute, but I can also see it over on a helix, just kind of hanging off to the side. So this one is threadless, whereas the segment hoops all have kind of curvature to it. This one doesn't. This one is a straight across bar, which is why I'm like, oh, this could easily work in a helix piercing of any kind. This one is still threadless though, and I absolutely love this because you have 2 balls on either side, and to make it threadless, you just pull it apart. So you have the post over here, and then you have what would typically be like the top part of a threadless labret or anything like that. And then when you get it in your jewelry, you just push it back together. I love the design of this one so much. And again, this one will look cute either in a septum or in just a regular helix piercing. All right, now that I have kind of given you just a brief rundown of each one, let's go ahead and try them on. Hopefully we get through all of them. I just want to say thank you again to OUFER for working with me. As always, it is an absolute pleasure. If you're interested in any of these pieces yourself or anything else that OUFER offers, be sure to check out the link in my description below. Again, this is their mid-year sale. Everything is 40% off, which is huge, and the sale runs from June 16th to June 18th, 2023. Let me know in the comments below which piece that I showcased that you liked the most. For me, it's really, really hard. There's so many amazing ones. The green on that one piece, absolutely stunning. The moon phase, right up my alley of something that I would wear every single day. And then that chain one, I don't have any piece like that where the threadless comes out like that and is attached to something else. I just love how everything was designed. And again, OUFER, thank y'all so much for working with me. But that is it for this video. If you enjoyed it, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Don't forget to go down there and hit that subscribe button as well as that notification bell so YouTube will let you know when I upload next. But until next time, bye everyone.